Yellow dudes and dudettes, what's going on? Lemons here, and today I'm gonna bring you guys another Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles video. What I got for you guys today is a very detailed guide showing you how to upgrade the wind staff in the Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles map, Origins. In this guide, I'll be showing you the main steps as well as some tips along the way, and as always, if you have any trouble while upgrading this staff, you can reach me down in the comment section below. I won't be covering how to build this staff, but if you do want to know how, then there is a card in the top right corner of the screen that will take you there. Without further ado, let's get to it. So in total, there are 4 main steps to every staff upgrade: the Crazy Place Riddle, the Overworld Riddle, transmitting the orb, and feeding the staff. First, we'll cover how to crack the Crazy Place Riddle. You want to make your way into the Crazy Place and head over to the side that features the wind staff pedestal as well as the wind portal. On this side, you'll notice a ring-shaped figure on the ceiling which has 4 rings, all of which have 4 symbols on each ring. You'll have to shoot each ring and line up certain symbols that will then crack the code and allow the rings to spin around and lock into place. You mainly want to focus on the symbols that are facing away from the portal location and towards the middle of the Crazy Place. All you want to do is line up these 4 symbols on this particular line from the smallest ring to the largest ring. Here we go. The first ring has a symbol with 2 eyes, the second ring has a symbol with 2 L's, the third ring has a symbol with a single dot, and the fourth and final ring has a symbol with an upside down F and a single dot. Once you align all 4 into their respective positions, you will hear a sound effect indicating that you have successfully completed the first step. To remember these without having to look up the code each game, simply remember this phrase: double double dot. The double double part points to the 2 I's and 2 L's, and the dot part points to the single dot. You don't have to remember the last ring because you can simply just keep hitting it until the rings start to lock into place. So after you have that step done, you're going to move on to the Overworld Riddle. This part is fairly simple and only requires you to run around the map a little. There are 3 smoking stone braziers located around the central part of the map, and you will have to shoot these with your wind staff while facing the excavation site. The objective of this step is to get every single smoke trail to point towards the excavation site, and there is no time limit, so don't worry about being rushed. The first brazier is located right outside of the wind tunnel and is recommended to be hit first. Then you want to make your way on the tank trail between the church and generator 5, where you can then shoot your second brazier. Lastly, the third brazier is located right behind Stamina Up and can be shot through this opening in the wall. Once you have hit all 3 braziers correctly, the smoke will drop and a beacon will be shining from the excavation site, as well as an audio cue indicating that you have completed the second step. This is where we'll begin the next step, transmitting the orb. Make your way to the very bottom of the excavation site, where you will notice a yellow orb has appeared above the staff pedestals. You will also notice 4 rings above the orb, which need to be changed to a point where the lights on all of them are shining yellow. For this step, it is best to keep 1 zombie left so you won't get cornered, because we will be dealing with some very tight spots and it's simply best not to take a stupid down. So on the rafters, there are 4 switches that each correspond to a certain ring. Holding square on a switch will make the ring turn and then reveal a new color. You need to hold down square on every single switch until all 4 rings are yellow. There are 2 switches that are pretty easy to get to, and they control the top 2 rings. Then there are 2 more switches which take a bit more navigation to find, and they control the bottom 2 rings. Once all the rings are in position, you need to shoot the yellow orb with your wind staff, which will send it all the way through the rings, past the staircase and Pack-a-Punch machine, and up into the sky. From there, the orb will be transported to the Crazy Place, where we will begin our last and final step to upgrading the wind staff. Now you're ready to feed the staff. This step is by far the hardest, so if you are on a high round, make sure that you have a packed weapon as well as some decent perks like Jug, Double Tap, and so forth. You want to go down into the Crazy Place once more, and upon entering, you'll notice that the wind pedestal has opened up, and you are now allowed to put your wind staff inside. Do just that by holding down the square button, and your character will place it down. Now you will have to kill Templar zombies inside of the Crazy Place, and when you do, their souls will be sucked into the wind staff, charging it up until it is ready to be grabbed again. Zombie bloods and insta-kills help a ton during this step, as well as training around in the middle of the Crazy Place. It takes approximately 20 zombies to fully charge the staff, and once completed, you can then grab the upgraded wind staff from its pedestal. The name of the wind staff is now Boreas Fury, and it has a charge shot that will summon a tornado that sucks zombies in. The single shot is a 1-hit kill until the early 20s, the second tier shot will summon a tornado for about 8 seconds, and the third tier shot will summon a tornado for about 12 seconds. I'll also mention that the tornado is insta-kill, so you can get to really high rounds using this staff. So there you go, guys, you have officially acquired the upgraded wind staff in the Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles map, Origins. But that isn't all you need to know to master this extremely difficult and complex map. I have plenty of guides and tutorials on my channel that will help you guys get better at this map, along with getting to high rounds and eventually completing the main Easter egg, Little Lost Girl. Anyways, guys, I do hope that you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, make sure you click on the 2 buttons down below that every other YouTuber talks about. Remember, if you are having trouble upgrading the staff, tell me what your problem is in the comments, and I'll be sure to get to it sometime soon. I'll see you in the next one, and as always, stay sour.